food and places that I knew this was going to be amazing. It's just getting better and better every day. I keep going through this odd sensation when I go to like a big event like this. I typically go to the side of the room and sidle up to my friends, and I'm very, one-on-one. Here it's like, I don't know who to talk to next. I'm like overexcited. It's overstimulation. There's too many good people here. It's really amazing. I think my mom covered a good amount of our history together, but I just want to tell one or two little stories here. I've known Jamie all my life. I want to again thank Larry and Mara for taking me in as a second son, third son, fourth sibling. I actually remember our first fight that Jamie and I ever had. I think we were 5 or 6 years old. We were in Jamie's bedroom in Washington Square West. We had nice, Ferrari model cars, Lamborghinis, that sort of thing, and we were talking this over, and it got on the topic of who's gonna be of age first to be able to drive and get these fancy cars and be behind the wheel of one of these monsters. And I tell this story because this precipitates every other fight we've ever had in our lives. It's the same exact pattern. I still have a little lie and say, I'm a little bit older than you, James. We knew, I knew his month and day. He knew my month and day. We didn't know the years, but I knew he was older. But he spent the next 2 hours trying to deduce and work around and like bust me on the lie. And I think I won that one, which is maybe the only one I've ever won. But that's sort of the preamble to every fight we've ever had. We had a great time in college. Went away to Florence together. Spent a semester abroad, which was amazing. And then 2 years after graduating school, Jamie had sort of this dead-end job selling Ricoh copiers. I was in the commercial loans department of a bank about to fail 2 years later, so we had enough. We were ready to go. So we saved up a little bit of money, and he says, look, Larry's got a brother, Bob, out in San Francisco in Marin County. We can drive across and stay with Bob until we find something in San Fran. Test it out. The home of the dead, this is where we should be, West Coast, let's do it right. So great. We did this thing called Drive Away, where people who want their cars move from point A to point B without kind of paying for shipping or driving it themselves. So we picked the Toyota Previa. We spent 2 weeks kind of driving across the country. It was amazing. We got up to Marin County, day after day, kind of looking for places to rent and jobs and that sort of thing. And finally, we saw an ad in the paper that was, inexplicably too good to be true. It was $1,500 a month, duplex, fully furnished, big screen TV, PlayStation, John Madden. We had the whole thing going. Driveway. We had a Vespa. It was perfect. So we wake up early. We get in Bob's car. We drive down there and pull in. We're 10 minutes early. It's mobbed. The whole place. Everyone knows what kind of value this apartment is. And we wait for it to kind of filter out. There's 2 ladies kind of showing it at the the back of the room, and we finally, Jamie's like, all right, this is our time. Let's go make our move right now. So we go up to the lady, and Jamie's like, look, we're in love with this place. It is insane. We don't know how long we're going to stay here, so the 3 or 4 month lease is perfect. What do you want for it? We're willing to top anyone's offer, really. Just tell us what the number is, and we're done. And she's like, whoa, there, big fella. Why don't you take a step back there for a minute? She looks at the 2 of us, kind of looks us up and down, and she says, how long have the 2 of you been together? And now we realize that we're in San Francisco, in the Castro, which is the gayest area of San Francisco, the gayest city in the U.S. And we have to make a knee-jerk decision here. And Jamie says, you know what, we used to date, but now we're just buddies. We're couples. And she, the woman and her partner, was like, oh my God, us too. This is perfect. I love it. She says, sorry for the screening, but all these straight people are coming in here. They're ruining our neighborhood. Their strollers and their cell phones and their PS. So we said, oh, we know, honey, listen, you don't have to tell us. We're at this point. We walked the way down the block until we kind of get out of eye shot and shake it off. We got out of there. And we got the apartment. It was truly amazing. And I tell that story because, anyone willing to feign homosexuality for real estate is okay in my book. B, he's got very, very good taste. And it shows with Meredith, it shows with all of his friends. I'll never forget, the first time I kind of knew that Jamie dating Meredith was more than just a thing. It was about 6 months in, we're all at a restaurant together, And Jamie, you know, it's a little bit fancy, it's in New York, and Jamie kind of puts his thumb in Meredith's mouth in her chin and kind of holds up her head like he would a trophy bass, and kind of goes, ah, like this, and she's loving it. And I'm like, no, not here, not in this restaurant. And then she does this like kung fu thing of, you know, 2 inches from his head. And I'm like, really, is this happening? Because get the check, we can get the hell out of here. And that's what I kind of knew, and you know, it's just so nice to see two people who are so meant for one another. You can tell that the partnership is overridden by the love and the buddiness and the friends, and I think it's rare in this day and age to see two people so fit for one another. So if everyone just raised their glass and cheers, you know, James and Meredith.
Yeah!
Love you guys.
Ow! Free bird! Nice speech, dude. Nice speech.
That was very, very good.